Hello you gorgeous people of the interwebs, I hope you're having a fan-dabby-dozy day. Welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. I am Gwenny and I love luxury in all of its glorious forms. Today I've got another tag video for you, and this is the pretty picture handbag tag. I was tagged in this series by the wonderful, the beautiful, the powerful Autumn Beckman. I must do as she commands. And this tag was created by lvluxegirl. And I will of course link their videos down below in the description. Go and check them out, but only after you finish watching this one first. And if you do enjoy my videos, please do hit that subscribe button, ring my bell, give this video the thumbs up love, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I will be tagging some other YouTubers to do this as well. I will do that in the description box today because my brain is not firing correctly, so I'm going to need a moment to gather my thoughts. And also I have tagged the same people over and over and over again, so I might try and mix it up a little bit, so keep your eyes peeled. And I will also tag you on Instagram. Oh, and I've got my piggies in because we're going back, way back, and I do love a good pigtail, although I've never been very good at getting them level on my head, but I do like a good pigtail. Okay, pretty picture handbag tag. Now, as I understand it, the premise of this tag series is you go back through all of your old photos and what have you, and you find a picture of you with a handbag, whether it be luxury or otherwise. We share it with you guys and just talk around it a little bit. And I did really struggle with this one, really struggle. When I was smaller than I am today, I was a real tomboy. I've always been into kind of like the luxury side of things. I've always been into fine jewellery, even when I was a tomboy and everything, but I really wasn't interested in kind of dressing up in heels and carrying little handbags around and stuff like that. I was much more of an outdoorsy person, climbing trees and doing that kind of thing. I was a big pocket fanatic even then. And when I wasn't outside climbing trees and hay bales and things like that, I was getting my daily dose of the Beano and the Dandy, which were my favourite publications of the day. And let's not forget, I was young before the advent of camera phones. Thank the luxury gods for that one. You don't want to know what I was getting up to, and I'm just very grateful that none of it got caught on camera. Well, not much of it anyway. So really the first picture I have of me with a handbag is this one from 2003. This was November 2003, and this photo was taken on a works night out in London. It was the day before England won the Rugby World Cup. It was a heck of a weekend that weekend. And as you can see, I am carrying my Bally Hobo monogram nylon that I received for my 21st birthday. So by the time this photo was taken, I had this bag for 8 years already. And as it was my only luxury handbag, maybe not at that point because I had started buying, but it was my main luxury handbag, it was my main handbag. So I used this pretty much exclusively for the first few years. This next photo was taken in Soho, and yes, I was doing karaoke. I was having a very fabulous time. This particular song I was doing Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart, which has always been my go-to. This photo was taken at around about the same time, late 2003. And I would like to draw your attention to the tiny little Louis phone holder pouch thing on my hip. Now, I regret to inform you that this was not a genuine Louis Vuitton piece. It was a gift from some friends who had been away and had picked up some quite good quality fakes of Louis Vuitton pieces. I'm not entirely sure why they did that, because they bought loads of the real stuff. Louis Vuitton, Gucci, they were into all of that kind of stuff. But that's what they did, and they gave me this little pouch thingy, and I don't know why I was wearing it, because as you can see I was wearing combat trousers, so I had a pocket for everything, no handbag required. Okay, this next picture was taken just before one of my cousin's weddings, and this was in August 2004. And the luxury handbag that you can see in this photo is one that I bought on eBay, having been fooled somewhat by the listing photos of a genuine Louis Vuitton multicolour white Speedy, and what arrived didn't exactly match the photos. There wasn't much of the way of a complaints procedure or anything like that, so all I could really do was contact the seller, share my misgivings about the item, and be completely and utterly ignored. So I just gave them negative feedback, and they gave me negative feedback, and then I didn't use eBay again for, I'm going to say, more than 10 years. I was really badly affected by that. Like, my whole faith in humanity was completely crushed. I had seen listings, obviously, for fake handbags, and I could see they were fake handbags. This was the first time I had seen a listing for a genuine handbag and received a fake, and I lost about 200 quid. So this was pretty much the only time I actually used that handbag. I used it to go to the hotel we were staying at for my cousin's wedding. Didn't use it during the wedding. Again, made sure I had some pockets on me. So yeah, basically after my cousin's wedding, I got rid of it, and I don't actually remember what I did with it. I think I probably just binned it. Lesson learned. This next photo is another cousin's wedding, and I can't remember, I think it might have been the same year, just a month later, and you can probably just about make out in the picture there's a cheeky little Louis Vuitton. It's a little vernis in bronze coloured bucket bag, and it was my stepmother's, and she kindly lent it to me for the wedding, and she had a pair of matching mules with the vernis, which I think I probably borrowed but didn't wear on the day because the heels were probably a little bit too high for me. But what can you spot in the photo? Yes, you can spot my Chanel sunnies. So I definitely got these before 2005. I knew it was somewhere 2002, 2005, that kind of time frame, but I was wearing them to my cousin's wedding in 2004, therefore I already had them. And I think you can tell that before the advent of phones within our cameras, it was very rare that I would actually have photos taken of me. It would only be at an event where you would go into it thinking, do you know what? I'm going to take some photos of this event. This next photo is end of March 2006. This was a week gap between finishing my old job and starting my new job. I had been somewhat railroaded by a former colleague to go to New York for a long weekend with her. It didn't go well for us as friends and colleagues. We weren't even friends, we were colleagues. She just basically railroaded me into it. And when we got there, she kind of copped off with a meet and greet guy from one of the first restaurants we went to when we got there, and I didn't see her for most of the weekend. But I did have a lot of fun shopping. I hit Tiffany's. I bought some, I think it was earrings that I bought in Saks, some diamond earrings. I bought Fendi and I bought Louis Vuitton. Now I was at that stage, I was really into matchy-matchy, so when I bought this little Fendi baguette bag, which I don't have any photos of, but I sold it to my stepmom, so she's probably still got it. I had this small Fendi baguette bag in the Zucca print, and a little matching wallet, and I was really excited about it. It was something completely different from anything that I'd ever had before, and I never used it. It just wasn't for me. I wonder if I'd use it now, if she's still got it. And you can see one of the old style Louis Vuitton brown shopping bags there, and in that shopping bag was my Pochette Boss 4, which you can just about see me wearing in this next photo. Again, I had bought a matching wallet, and I sold that wallet a few months ago, and I sold the Pochette Boss 4 at the end of last year, and that was the only reason I sold it, was because it was a bit flat now, and with me carrying things like my mini pochette accessoire and everything all the time, I just needed something a little bit wider. It's quite a flat bag, brilliantly comfortable, great strap. Loved the fact that it wasn't particularly girly. It was quite a masculine look, and it suited my look at the time, which isn't too dissimilar from my look now. I still wear boots. I wear jeans now, skinny jeans, rather than cargo pants or combat trousers, however you want to call them. But overall, I don't think my style choices have changed that much since I was a kid. But I think you can tell from this little trip down memory lane, which I have very much enjoyed. Thank you very much, Autumn, for pushing me down memory lane. I think you can tell that I have always been something of an advocate of pockets, which is a little bit strange considering I'm heavily into handbags. So I hope you have enjoyed this little show and tell tag video. It was a lot of fun. It was very hard to try and find the first instance of any kind of handbag in any kind of photo of me. If you have enjoyed this video, then please do, you know the drill. Bing bling. See you for the next video. In the meantime, stay safe, stay happy, stay groovy, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, stay fan-dabby-dozy, and bye-bye!